Hello, hello. So let's see, what's this story over here? It says an airline kicked a family off the plane after they made their own no peanut announcement to. When the crew refused to make the announcement? Uh, That's not a rule on the plane. You can just make up your own rules. It's like a private owned plane. What's going on? A family was removed from a flight over their daughter's peanut allergy. Cabin crew refused to ask the other passengers not to eat nuts. Get them nuts out your mouth. So the family made their own announcement. That's how it works. If the people in charge refuse to do something, you just do it yourself. Airlines refusing to make nut analogy announcements is a common problem that frustrates many. Is it? Is it? Are they allowed to ban people from chewing on some nuts because some people are allergic? A family was kicked off a flight for orchestrating an announcement over their daughter's peanut allergy, according to multiple reports. Yeah, they basically try to hijack the plane. George, Georgie, Georgie Palmer was flying along with her husband, and two daughters from London to Dalaman, Turkey, with Sun Express on May 21st when the dispute broke out. Some people saw grabbing nuts and throwing them in the mouth. And she was like, no, not the nuts. Palmer's daughter, Rosie, has a severe peanut allergy that can result in potential fatal anaphylactic reaction. She told the outlet. Okay, and carry your stuff. But airline staff refused to make a standard announcement asking other passengers not to eat peanuts. According to an Instagram post seen by Mail, Palmer took matters into her own hands. It was That's crazy. Even if they make that announcement, people are still going to eat the peanuts, right? So, know what? What are they going to do? Kick off all of the passengers that are eating some peanuts? Like, what are they really going to do, man? We gently asked the passengers at the front of the plane to share our request, she wrote, row by row, swiftly as a carefully crafted toppling domino trail. All the passengers turned back to kindly ask the row behind them to please not eat nuts on the flight. That doesn't, nah. Your daughter is deathly allergic, and you're just calmly like, you pass this along. Nah, no. I don't believe you. You already lied. And none of the passengers minded at all, she said. Mm, don't believe that either. She told the Mail it enraged the pilot. She said he began to yell at them and ultimately ordered them to leave. As a result, the family spent around $6,400 booking alternate flights and hotels, she said. It enraged the pilot, even though people were calmly passing it around and they didn't mind. The pilot got upset. How did the pilot find out about this? Hmm? Lied. Lying. Who's this? A phone was duct taped to the top of it. Okay. In the statement to the Mail, a spokesperson for the Sun Express said the airline does not make announcements like this, as it cannot guarantee an allergen-free environment on our flights. Yeah, they can't. They can't make announcements like that. It's like telling everybody to be vegan all of a sudden because it offends your sensibility. Like they can't do that. You could just abstain from eating the peanuts. And since you are around your daughter, you kind of control that environment. You know, that's all you can do. Passengers have to notify the airline of special requirements 48 hours in advance. The spokesperson told Business Insider in the statement. They said Palmer didn't do that. Exactly. They didn't know that they had to do it 48 hours in advance. And they're probably used to getting by on, the kindness of strangers. But not this time. This time there are rules. Palmer, in response, told the BBC that she had tried to make contact but could not reach anyone. Uh, More lying, lady. The airline also told the Mail that Palmer's husband, Nick Solomon, she didn't take his last name? What's going on here? Uh, was aggressive to the crew and tried to gain access to the cockpit. That's why the pilot got mad. See what I mean? You see what I mean? The lies. Palmer told BBC that the claim was absolute nonsense. More lies. Speaking to the Mail, Solemn said that he knocked on the cockpit door to discuss the situation with the pilot, but denied being aggressive. You knocked on the goddamn cockpit door. That's not part. What are you, Karen? You can't just go speak to the manager on a plane. In response to these denials, the airline's spokesperson told BI that it stands by what it said about this. Yeah, they're like, we told the truth. We ain't got no more time for this nonsense. The incident highlights the amount of planning frequent flyers with allergies need to undertake with only a handful of major airlines. Yeah, you have the issue. You have to make sure that you're safe, not other people. People don't have to make it convenient for you. It's like, oh, no, like I should just be able to walk in and inconvenience everybody else. An advocate for people with serious allergies said Sun Express was at fault. Really? You don't see the obvious holes in her story? Uh, Food allergies are an illness, not a lifestyle choice. And the experience of this family on board a plane is shocking and unacceptable. Illness does not absolve you from personal responsibility. Other people don't have to make accommodations for you just because you're ill. People do that out of kindness and social grace. You are not entitled to that kind of treatment. Unfortunately, this is not an isolated incident. Yeah, I think we've heard enough. Until next time.